Hi everyone, I hope you are doing well. Today I am with a new video which is about the safety aspects of the hydroponic system. So actually I have taken this hydroponics as my new hobby. I thought I should go through the literature, what literature is saying about its safety aspects. Is the vegetables grown through hydroponic system is really healthy, or is they are fit for human consumption? And I found some of the interesting facts about this hydroponic system. I thought I should share these facts with you. So let's talk about the safety aspect of the hydroponics. Basically, hydroponics is safe for environment. It requires only 10% of the water which we use as compared to the soil-based farming. Actually, hydroponics saves a lot of water, and it requires no pesticides. As you all know, the residual chemicals which are there in the vegetables you get are very much harmful for your health. So, hydroponics is better because we rarely use pesticides in this system, and it also requires no topsoiling, so there is no risk of topsoil erosion. So it is eco-friendly basically. So next is regarding organic certification. Hydroponics lacks organic certification because the component which we use in the hydroponics is water and inorganic mineral salts. So here we are not no biology is involved in this particular type of farming, so it is not organic. There is a lot of research going on regarding the development of the organic nutrient solution in the lab. So the problem here is that these organic substances which don't dissolve easily, so they must be broken down through an microbial action, which is not possible in a standard sterile hydroponic setup. So why hydroponics is not popular? Because of lack of organic certification, and there is a complexity of hydroponics. As you all know, the hydroponics requires the serial monitoring of the TDS and maintenance of the appropriate pH and temperature, etc., etc. It's really complicated. So that is one of the problem, and there is lack of awareness and easy accessibility to the technical knowledge, and it is a high initial startup cost. So that is another important aspect to set up hydroponics. Usually to set up one system of hydroponics, usually it requires nearly 10,000 rupees. Again, to a common man it is difficult to start this setup. So that's why it is not popular. And the next is higher continuous maintenance and observation. So all these problems are there in hydroponics. That's why it is not so popular. Now, is there any difference versus soil grown? According to University of Nevada experiment, there is no significant difference with respect to the taste and visual quality and the texture of the foods produced through this system. Is it healthier than the soil grown? There are some studies which favor the soil base because the plants which are grown in the soil are immune booster. You know how? Because there are a lot of bacteria in the soil. So these bacteria will get coated on the roots of the plants. So these plants develop some sort of immunity to get rid of these bacteria. So when we have such vegetables which have some immune booster property, definitely they are good. So this property is lacking in the hydroponic system because there is no any harmful bacteria in the system. And the plants which are grown in the soil are rich in antioxidants because the plants get produce these antioxidants when they are exposed to stressful situations like high temperature or high soil condition, high water condition, high salt condition, etc. So these antioxidants are useful for us. So But there are some studies saying and favoring hydroponics. I found a study where they grown strawberries with high antioxidants in hydroponic system as compared to the soil based farming. And but some studies says there is no difference, so still we need further studies to prove which is better. So why hydroponics is safe for production and human consumption? As you all know, traditional soil is an efficient source of nutrients. It is also an abundant source of pests and soil-borne diseases. So with the hydroponic solution, you need all you need are the water and the nutrients. It is much easier and cleaner solution. You don't have to worry about any foreign contaminants. So it is safe for the production as well as human consumption. So next thing is PVC is safe for hydroponics, because the PVC is most commonly used in a hydroponic system because they are very cheaply available and we can easily mold it, and we can get any shape which we require. So but the problem is these PVC are significant source of chlorinated toxins. PVC contains phthalates which have been related to many the serious conditions, health disorders. So best thing is to avoid PVC system altogether. So the standard plastics and metal systems are better. Wow. So I got this bit of information a little late. Actually I used many PVC pipes in my initial setup, and actually I'm gradually switching over to the plastic flow system. As you can see here, I have used plastic pots to grow these hydroponics plants, and but I still use the PVC to make the frames because it is very easy to adjust, and it is cheap also. So you can use the PVC only for to develop your frames, not for the flow channels. So plastic and metals are better than PVC. Now, how to choose safe hydroponic chemicals? A little bit about the basics about the plant nutritions. These are the three nutritions. Nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium are the macronutrients of the plants. You must have seen when you are going to purchase fertilizers, it has written NPK ratio. So for example 655, this represents the percentage of each ingredients in it. So usually 555 and 655 NPK is generally safe for most of the plants. However, always research your specific plant before you buying it. So many plants have different NPK requirements at each stage of the growth. Some requires more or some or less each nutrients. So for example, a plant with a heavy stalks and leaves might require more proteins, and that means you will need a nitrogen dominant solution. In this case, you might look for an NPK closer to 20-5-5. Into the NPK, your nutrient solution should also contain micronutrients like boron, calcium, chlorine, copper, iron, magnesium, manganese, etc. As you can see in this picture, so this the plant showing the various disorders due to the deficiency of the various micronutrients. So always do your research and trace the nutrients for your particular grow. For example, if you are growing a bell peppers, magnesium is essential. Next, coming to the organic versus synthetic nutrient solution. Always organic nutrient solutions are better, but the problem with the organic nutrient solution is that they tend to form a clog in the hydroponic pump. So that is the problem, and you have to do a frequent cleaning if you are using organic solutions. The synthetic solutions, on the other hand, they are filled with a phosphate and sulfate and an array of harsh lab created chemicals. So Actually, synthetic nutrients are pre-broken down, so they release more quickly and travel through the system more smoothly. So that's why most of the farmers use these synthetic nutrients, but the products you get are inferior as compared to the organic nutrient solutions. So finally, the safe disposal is important. Before disposing of your hydroponic water, the best thing to do is purify it using an RO water filter and then discard it. I hope you like the video, and please subscribe and share. Thank you.